Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Easy Way to Learn. I'm Shalja Tripathi and welcome to the lecture 4 of this topic nutrition. Today we will be dealing with heterotrophic mode of nutrition. So remain focused and follow the lecture. See, heterotrophic mode of nutrition means the organism depends on other organism or plants. So we know what is heterotrophic nutrition. That is organism depend on food derived from plants and other organisms. Since food is different for different organisms, so the mode of taking in food also differs. So we'll see various modes of heterotrophic nutrition. So heterotrophic nutrition, if we divide into, we can divide into three broad categories. See, holozoic nutrition, then saprophytic mode of nutrition, and next is parasitic mode of nutrition. Okay, third is parasitic. Holozoic means food is taken as a whole inside the body of the organism and it is digested inside the organism. So we can write food is taken in the body through mouth or through opening, is taken inside, or we can write food is taken in the body and is digested inside the body. Example, human beings and various herbivores, then simple celled organisms like amoeba and paramecium, amoeba and paramecium. So these are the examples. In saprophytic mode means the organism feed on dead remains of other organism. So saprophytes, how do they obtain the nutrition? They first release chemical that are called enzymes onto the substrate or the food which is digested outside the body and then it is absorbed inside. So here the basic difference is food is digested inside the body and in saprophytes food is digested outside the body and that liquid form of food is then absorbed. So here we can write food, saprophytes feed on dead organisms, this you already know. So food is digested outside the body, outside the body, and then it is absorbed. Example, fungi. Parasites, they feed on other living organisms. So basic difference between saprophytes and parasites are Saprophytes feed on dead organism. Parasites feed on living organism called host. Example, mosquitoes, they feed on us by sucking our blood. So parasite feed on living organism, and they don't need to digest food. They take digested food from the host directly. So digested food is taken directly from other living organisms. Example, we'll take up examples which are given in the book. For example, Cascata. This is a plant parasite. Then ticks, lice, tapeworm, leech, and you can also write mosquitoes. Mosquito. So these are three different ways in which the food are taken. So in this lecture, we'll basically take up holozoic nutrition in single-celled organisms. See, when we are dealing with single-celled organism, or we are studying single-celled organisms, we need to understand that they have simplest body type. Only one single cell is performing all the functions. So digestion is also carried out in that simple single cell. So they don't have any specialized organs, just like multicellular organism. So we'll first take up holozoic nutrition in single-celled organisms. Holozoic nutrition in single-celled organisms. So first is amoeba, then we'll talk about paramecium also. So in case of amoeba, they have irregular body shape. So holozoic nutrition in single-celled organism, example, amoeba. See, they have irregular or no fixed shape. Second, to obtain food, they throw their pseudopodia towards the food. These pseudopodias are nothing but temporary finger-like projections that surround the food to engulf it. So whenever there is a food, you have a very good diagram in your book. You can follow the diagram. See, food is taken through entire body surface. Entire body surface. So there are a few keywords that you must underline and point in your answer. So food is taken through entire body surface. Then food diffuses, or we can make one more point, through entire body surface by pushing pseudopodia pseudo means false, podia means feet. Pushing pseudopodia over the food. Finally, food fuses with the cell membrane forming food vacuole. Food vacuole. See, this food vacuole will perform entire process of digestion. Ingestion is complete, that body surface has taken in food. Now the whole process of digestion will be completed in the food vacuole. So this food vacuole secretes enzyme to break down food into smaller molecules. To break down food into simple, not smaller, it should be simple molecules. That is, digestion process is complete. Then digested food diffuses into the cytoplasm. Into the cytoplasm. Okay. Then undigested food is moved to the surface and expelled out or excreted. So the remaining undigested food is expelled, is, or you can write, is moved to the surface, to the surface of the cell and expelled or thrown out. This is the process, that is ingestion, that is taking in of the food, then digestion, then diffusion into cytoplasm for utilization by the cell, that is called assimilation, and then egestion. So basically I'll write down all the right processes, but this is the way how amoeba performs digestion. Next we'll take up paramecium, which is somewhat more advanced than amoeba. Paramecium is also a single-celled organism, follows Paleozoic mode of nutrition, and in what way it is advanced than amoeba we'll talk about. Okay. Next is paramecium. I'll draw its structure since it is not given in NCERT book. The paramecium has fixed shape. It is called slipper shaped. Slipper. Slipper are footwear. So let's see how does it looks. See, its body is covered by hair-like growth called cilia, which is present all over the body, and this is the locomotory organ. That is, it helps the organism to move. So it looks like this. Okay, its shape is slipper shape. This is the portion, or this is the spot where food is taken in, and this spot is called oral spot, or this is oral spot, or it is also called oral groove. Okay, so here it is a structure like this. This is contractile vacuole, which expels excess water from the organism. So this is contractile vacuole. Okay, so it is single cell, so it has to perform the function of maintaining internal balance of the body or the internal fluid balance of the body. So this is maintained by contractile vacuole. So I'll write down, it helps to remove excess water from the cell. So this is part is nucleus, macronucleus. It has few micronucleus or micronuclei. So macronucleus and few micronuclei. Then it will also have cytoplasm and other cell structures. Okay, this is cytoplasm. All features of animal cell will be present. All the organelles will be present. See what happens when the food enters or the organism comes near the food. This ciliary motion of the organism helps the food particle to reach to the oral cavity or the oral groove. From here, the food moves and it becomes part of the cell. This becomes the food vacuole. This food vacuole will be then pinched off and it will form a large food vacuole where digestion will take place, and many smaller food vacuoles are also formed. So these are all food vacuoles. So this is the structure of paramecium. Now the steps that take place during digestion, I'll write it down. So in multicellular organisms, you have proper digestive system to carry out the function, but in single-celled organism, the single cell is performing this function of digestion. See, what are the steps? You can write down. See how it is more advanced than amoeba. Firstly, it has a fixed shape. Amoeba doesn't have a fixed shape. It has cilia throughout its body, throughout the whole body surface, which help in locomotion, while amoeba have pseudopodia. Thirdly, a paramecium has a fixed spot from where the food is taken in, which is called oral groove. Amoeba, in case of amoeba, food is taken through whole body surface. So these are the basic differences. I'll write down in the end. So in case of paramecium, food is taken, or first we should write food is moved it's okay, food is taken into the body through fixed spot called oral groove. Then food is moved inside with the help of cilia, or food is pushed inside by cilia. This is unique feature that differentiates it from amoeba. Third, food vacuole is formed where digestion is completed. Fourth point, digested food is utilized by the body or it is assimilated in the body. Is assimilated. Assimilated means it becomes part of the body, or it becomes so small molecules that it is absorbed by the cells to produce energy. So digested food is assimilated. Then undigested food or the remaining food undigested food is removed through anal spot. Anal spot or anal pore. See, there is a fixed spot also for removal of undigested food. In amoeba, the whole body surface can remove undigested food. So in this way, paramecium is different from amoeba. Okay, I'll draw the diagram also so that it becomes clear to you. Basically, diagram of amoeba is asked in your board exams, but it might be asked. So for the clarity of the topic, I'll draw the diagram, how digestion is taking place. Okay. These are cilia that are present throughout the body surface. Food particles come in. Then this food particle is pushed inside with the help of cilia. Formation of food vacuole. Then this food vacuole becomes the part of the cell. This is the food vacuole. This is the anal pore through which digested food is removed. See, this is food particle. Again, food is moved inside the oral groove. This is oral groove. Food vacuole. Here digestion is completed. In the food vacuole. And it is eliminated through this spot, which is called anal pore. Anal pore. And this is egestion. A removal of undigested food. I have not drawn all the inner structures, and there is no need to draw, but you need to show all the steps that are taking place during digestion. Or you can draw in just one figure. So these are contractile vacuole, then nucleus, micronuclei, other cell organelles that are present, then cytoplasm. So this will be repeated. If you have time in your board paper, then you fill inside the figure or let it remain like this. I hope you understood the topic well. Please like, share and subscribe and enable the notification bell. Thank you so much.